See, this is the next one I found, D46. Well, I had to ask people. Once again, this one is in the middle of the rural area. Well, no, not rural. It would be that there's nothing. I'm in the middle of town, basically. It's a couple of 100 meters away from the last one. And as you can see, once again, lots of people, children play here. Lots of mess. That's what happens if you're in such an area. Yeah. I never filmed this one either with the same reason, because usually it's too crowded. And... Hey. Oh, dat belongs hoor. Yeah. Feels a little bit awkward, It's not like a real place that you expect such things, See, a bunch of mess. But yeah, that's life, Yeah. People just live here, that's why, yeah. Well, anyways, I noticed, I can very easily play the tourist here, because I originally come from a different region, so I have a different accent. Hoi. Ja, goed hè? Yeah. So in that way, yeah, I can play the tourist very easily because people will hear that I have a different accent and then they automatically assume that I'm a tourist, even though I live in this very neighborhood, well, on the other side of the neighborhood, so I don't come a lot in these parts. But still, it does help. And maybe that also makes it easier just to play the tourist, and get out and do stuff, go on adventures. Well, see? D46, Angelslo Nood. Oh, here we go again. Hunebedden megalithic tombs are the oldest monuments in the Netherlands. So that means from the first farmers, right? They were built more than 5,000 years ago by people of the funnelbeaker culture. Hey, we heard that before. The first farmers in Northern Europe who buried their dead in the Hunebedden. Is this exactly the same field? Nah. Around, yeah, this I had in the, yeah. Ancient monuments amid new houses. See? They just became play toys, basically. Yeah. Oh well. In the following years, the town of Emmen rapidly expanded. A new residential area arose to the east of the old town centre, Angelslo. This Hunebed and Hunebed D47, that lies a short distance away, that way, right? Then came to lie in a new development area. How did the people who built the Hunebed live? First they had to create a clearing in the woods. In those clearings they built wattle and daub houses using wood, clay and reeds. Traces of such houses have been excavated in Germany. No such traces are known in the Netherlands, but we do know of sites where many fragments of pottery dating from the Hunebed era have been found. There are sites of small settlements where one or two families lived. The subsistence, what is that? I don't know what that is. I can speak to the Dutch. Of what they existed. Yeah. The people of the funnelbeaker culture were farmers. They grew cereal and kept cattle, sheep and pigs. They used simple plows and wagons, but they still often went hunting and fishing too, like their ancestors had done for thousands of years before them. Finds recovered in the province of North Holland show that the funnelbeaker people in that area lived off hunting and fishing. See? Yeah, these are pictures from the museum. I actually work in that farmhouse, yeah. I'm a volunteer there, I do the music there. If you check my video channel, yeah. On my website you would find out. And why I do this, I like the cultural setting as well, And it also brings me out there. I mean, yeah, why not, Yeah, be an explorer, be an adventurer, Be uncomfortable, it's nice. Yeah. You should get out of your comfort zone. That's basically it. As you can see, it's not really the best of neighborhoods, but yeah, who am I to judge, right? Yeah. But I'm going to move on now to the next ones. They are in more foresty terrain and stuff. So, yeah. I haven't taken pictures of this one yet. I should. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. with the kids on them. It really smells like firework right now. Yeah, at least it's alive, you know. Yeah.